Podcast, episode 2. It's called PUKE RALLY. You can find it on Spotify. It's a college girl's guide to tell them what we're talking about today.
Sophomore Slump.
Excuse me, trying to see what's so ski. Okay, should we start? You gotta pull up the outline
Okay,
sometimes.
okay.
That's the
three bullet points on here.
Okay. It's just stars and smiley faces. Show the YouTube. Like, pull up the outline. It's the same thing that would look like if she just had her coloring sheet up. Welcome back to PUKE RALLY.
A college girl's guide.
To Sophomore Slump.
I'm Sam.
I'm Katelyn.
And I'm Reagan.
Today we are talking about the sophomore slump because all of us have felt it in one way or another, and it's really affecting my mental right now, and I didn't think it was a real thing. No one talks about it. I did not know that it was a thing until the very end of my freshman year, so I just heard that I was going to go straight into it, and it needs more representation in the media. I literally hadn't heard about it, and I'm feeling it very much so.
Yeah, no, seriously, my brother told me at the end of my freshman year, he's like, enjoy your freshman year because sophomore year will be the worst year of college. And I'm like, I don't claim that energy. I don't want that energy. And now we're halfway into first semester, and I'm like, what's wrong? What's going on?
I heard that too. I heard it at the end of freshman year again. I think I was like talking with you, Katelyn, and it was like, oh yeah, your sophomore year is going to be the worst year of college, and then everything else will be better. But like, just get ready for how terrible sophomore year is. And why?
Yeah, I hate that.
It doesn't have to be the worst year. And I am different from I haven't really been feeling it yet. I think it's going to hit me next semester.
Especially when... Should we say our pukes and rallies of the week?
Yeah.
So
we're going to start by telling you our pukes and rallies of the week, as in our namesake. If you didn't tune into episode 1, a puke is just a bad thing that happens in your life, and a rally is how you bounce back from it, what you learned from it, the experience that you've taken away from it, how you've grown as a person from these shitty events and the times that you've puked. So we're going to get into that for the week.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, do you guys want to go or do you want me to go?
You go.
You go.
Okay, I'll go. So my puke for the week has been the exam that I took this morning. It was pretty terrible. I was like, it'll like probably be fine. It was like really not fine. It was really not fine. It put a damper on my mood, but I bounced back. I took 2 exams today, but my first one was really bad. And then my rally is I literally just got back from Niagara Falls with my mother. So we took a girls' trip and went to Niagara and spent the whole weekend. We spent 4 days together, and it was like the best experience ever. I had so much fun with her.
That is so
Yay,
cute.
so
I love
fun.
it.
Yeah, so I've had a good week. Minus my exam.
There you go.
It's
and what
okay.
did you learn from your exam? How did you rally from that?
I rallied. I was thinking, oh, that was pretty terrible. But,
like, there's no rally.
like, that was pretty terrible, but I'll just do better on the next one.
Yeah, that's
like,
a rally. That's a rally.
I'm just gonna bounce back. I'm just having the bounce back mentality.
See, and I feel like if you were in the sophomore slump, you would think not that.
I'm thinking that it's not the end of my academic career, so
Good.
I will be okay.
Good way to put things in perspective.
Yes, it is. It is one test. I'll be okay.
Yeah.
But it did feel pretty shitty
Yeah.
this morning at 12:30, and I walked out of there like, holy shit, I just guessed on all that.
Why did we not get the whole class period to do it?
I don't know. We only get 40 minutes.
He said it's over at 44. I was like, hello? Class is over at 50.
Exactly. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I wasn't sure, really. I was very confused,
Yeah, I was
but...
like, whatever. Kaylin, do you want to go?
Yeah, sure, I'll go. So, my puke of the week is I've been very stressed because I've been in the sophomore slump, and I feel like I'm finally now being like, girl, like, you need to get it together. You need to not be in the sophomore slump. So, like, all of a sudden, all the responsibilities that I've been putting off are, like, I need to take control of them. So that's, like, been really stressful. And I had the same exam as Reagan. I'm not sure how well that went. And then I have a speech tomorrow that I only just finished writing, like, an hour before I came here. And I still need to memorize it and, like, do note cards so that I can do it in front of my class tomorrow. But then my rally is that, like, yes, I still have stuff to do after my speech, but then, like, those two big things are out of the way, and I can just, like, kind of relax with that.
Yeah, you'll be able to breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
Is
and,
that
like,
the rally?
yeah, that's my rally. And,
Good.
like,
I'm excited
that,
for
like,
you.
kind of my rally is, like, I feel like I might be coming out of the sophomore slump slowly.
Yeah.
That's a big
That,
deal.
like,
That's
I
good.
might be getting on top of, like, all the things I've been putting off.
Good.
Yeah, I get
I
that.
love to hear that.
Yeah.
My puke of the week, my puke and rally, was the entire experience of meeting Kendall Jenner. I met Kendall Jenner this week. I literally
You did not meet Kendall Jenner.
Kendall
That's
and
such a
I
lie.
are best friends now.
She did not meet Kendall Jenner.
We are so close. So basically what happened is we wake up on Tuesday morning and everyone's talking about this rumor that Kendall Jenner is going to be on campus. And
At
I'm like,
UIUC.
at University of fucking Illinois, Kendall Jenner is not coming to Champaign,
It's, like,
Urbana,
all
Illinois.
cornfields. Yeah.
She's not coming, bottom line. So in my advertising brain, I'm like, genius. It's so smart. The bars on campus, there's 2 bars on campus who were both having 818 parties. Just 818 parties. They were going to have margaritas, tequila shots, 818 drinks.
So fun.
Wait, my friend was like, what, was 818, like, going out of business? Like, is that why she's going on this tour?
I mean, maybe. Honestly, yeah.
Probably.
Oh my god. So I'm like, wow, like they're having these parties. It's a Tuesday night. Not a lot of people go out really. It's so smart of them to promote these parties by starting a campus-wide rumor that Kendall Jenner is going to be here.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
I was like, so smart. So I'm just the whole day, I'm like, genius, respect, genius, not thinking anything of it. Then I get on TikTok later in the day. It's 3:45 p.m. I'm about to take a nap, knowing that these 818 parties start at 4 p.m. I get on TikTok. I see Kendall Jenner spotted in Bloomington, Indiana, 2 hours from where we are. And then I scroll again, and I see Kendall Jenner went to a bar, partying, taking shots at at Ohio State University.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy fuck! Like, Kendall Jenner's gonna be
Kendall
here.
Jenner's coming.
Like, she's actually coming.
You look so flustered
I
right
just
now.
couldn't believe it. Like, guys, I'm embarrassed by how excited I was that Kendall Jenner was coming, and like this whole experience, how much it affected me. Like, it's like it shouldn't be like that, but I was just so excited. So I call up my friend Grace. She's like, I can't, but that's so cool. And then I call up my friend Drew.
You
And
called
Drew's
me in
like-
between
and
there.
I called Katelyn. I was like, who can go see Kendall Jenner with me? Because I'm like, I'm going. So the puke is.
What was I doing? Oh, I was sleeping.
You were fully asleep, and I was freaking the fuck out that I was like, Kendall Jenner is coming to campus.
I am glad
And
you
she was
didn't
just
wake me up,
asleep.
though.
Yeah, you'd be like, okay.
I would have been like, okay.
Which I don't understand. It's Kendall Jenner. Like, I don't get it. Anyway. So oh yes, my puke. The puke
Right.
is that, yes, Kendall Jenner was coming to campus. Yes, she was going to be at our bars. The bars were 21 plus to get in. They're never 21 plus. They're always 19 to get in. But on these special events for Kendall Jenner's marketing tour, I understand she cannot have 19-year-olds in her campaign drinking alcohol. But I would have done anything to be a 19-year-old in that campaign drinking alcohol, but I couldn't get into the bars. I
A
just couldn't get
19-year-old
into the
I know
bars.
was in there.
Bro.
What? Who? When?
It was
What
like
time?
a business council guy.
Seriously?
Or unless he reposted something, but I swear.
Oh, he probably reposted something.
But
No way he got it.
But it was
Yeah.
on his main story.
Probably
so, like,
reposted.
do you think he'd repost
yeah,
that
repost for sure.
Yeah.
on the main story?
If it's business council, for sure.
Okay, maybe.
Like, was it something about business council?
Yeah, she was
Then
like, I
yes.
love business
Yes,
council.
definitely
Okay,
repost.
maybe.
Definitely repost. No worries.
Maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah. So, that's the puke. But the rally is, okay, I'm going to get dressed up so fancy. We're going to, like, Drew is coming over. We're going to put on the Kendall Jenner off-model duty look and just walk around outside and try to find her. So we get all dressed up. And I'm texting my contacts at Joe's. I'm like, please, like, there's this manager that works there that I, like, am in love with. Like, she is the most coolest person ever. So I text her and I'm like, hey, are the rumors true? She was like, you heard it right. Anyway, I try to weasel my way in. I'm like, please let me work for you. She's like, it's 21 plus. And I was like, okay, but if I'm on the clock, I won't drink. She was like, I'll send you pics. I was like, oh, fuck, like, puke. Then I'm like, I'm not done. Like, if Kendall's here, I'm pulling any string that I can. So I hit up my manager, and I'm like, they're based in LA. Like, they have crazy contacts. Like, I'm just gonna see. I was like, do you know Kendall Jenner's people? I send this in all text in our, like, management group chat. I'm like, do you guys know Kendall Jenner's people? And they immediately respond. They're like, wait, why? Like, how come? And I'm like, she's literally on my campus. And they're like, okay, we're going to try to get in touch. And I'm like, oh, my God. Like, why is this even a possibility?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so they end up getting in contact with one of their 818 reps, and because, like, their other influencers have worked with 818, so it's like you do have reps and contacts, but they had hosted an event in LA, and they were not involved in the events that were happening here. So I was like, okay, another puke, but it came out of, like, an attempt to rally, which is fine. Drew and I get ready, we go downstairs, we go outside, and we realize, as we're walking around outside, the fun of it was kind of over. Like, I had made my get ready with me's on TikTok, I had put on a cute outfit, I was looking cute, and I was like, I don't really need to see her. Like, I just really don't. I was like, I just don't really care to see her. Like, she's awesome, but, like, I can't get into the bar. Like, let's just have a photo shoot and a cute fall night. Looking back, I don't really know why we did that, but at the time, it made sense. Anyway.
Wait, do what?
Just decided to not go wait outside Cam's or, like, try to find her.
Yeah.
We just decided to stay home. And so then we're home, we're making our dinner, we're having a cute fall night, we have a glass of wine, we have the charcuterie board, Drew's cooking pasta and chicken, it was beautiful, with pumpkins out. We hear screeches, and we're like, Kendall!
She's here.
She's here. So we see people running, we hear people screaming, we immediately, Drew's like, I'm turning off everything, and we're running. So we turn off the stove, we turn off everything. We're dead ass sprinting down the hallway to go see Kendall Jenner and to follow this group of people that are running. Like, full dead ass sprint. We sprint all the way to Joe's, the bar, crowd of people. Literally the whole fucking university is out there. And there's this black car pulling up. Anyway, we went out there, the car wasn't her, but we think we have, like, the perfect spot. She does pull up, we can't see her. We don't have a glimpse of her. Like, we cannot see her in our eyesight. Everyone's freaking out. Cameras everywhere. It's like the paparazzi. Anyway, she goes in. We're like, damn. Then we're like, wait, she has to leave. So we end up waiting exactly by the door that she came in at, because we were like, she'll probably leave out the same one. They bring out gates, put it right on my fucking hips, right on my hips. So we were right on the gate to get the view of Kendall Jenner walking out. So we were there. We were right there. And so then, sure enough, 15, 20 minutes later, she comes out, her team comes out, she comes out right behind them. We get our videos, we see her in the flesh in front of us. She walks to her car. I was vlogging the whole thing, so that'll be on my YouTube channel, I think before you guys. Actually, it'll go up on Monday, so it'll be the day tomorrow. You'll see that vlog on my YouTube channel. But it was incredible. We rallied.
So
we, like,
epic.
made it happen.
Like, hearing that story, like, at first I was like, oh, like, it would be cool, but now it's like, I don't know, like, that's so cool. Like, she's so in Champagne.
Cool.
Like,
it was
wow.
so cool. I haven't stopped. I've been addicted to consuming the content. Like, I can't stop looking at it.
No, everyone, like,
I
posting.
love everyone posting the video.
Did you see
stop.
the TikTok of her going to, like, a senior house in a different state?
Oh,
yes!
my God.
That was
Which one
cool.
was that?
It was Tridel.
Yeah.
Tridel, and their address is 818.
What school?
Michigan State.
Oh, that's
I know.
so awesome.
She was playing darts and taking shots in their house.
Damn.
Bro, like, should we get into the sophomore slump? Because honestly, I could literally talk about Kendall Jenner forever in this experience. Because I haven't stopped talking about it since it happened. So.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, let's.
I need to take a deep breath after that.
Okay. I'll lead us off.
Perfect.
What did you guys, like, hear about the sophomore slump when, like, you were first told about it? Because, like, for me, I was just told, like, oh, your freshman year is so awesome. It's so different. Like, and then sophomore year is just harder. Like, you kind of have more responsibilities. And then, like, junior year, why do people say junior year is better than sophomore year?
Yeah.
Definitely better. Way better.
Why? You turn
I think, like
you
why?
figure it out.
I
You
feel
figure
like
it
they
out
say
more.
that, like, sophomore year, you lose the
lose
like,
the
the go, the
shininess.
party, like, so, like, you take kind of a break from going out sophomore year. Like, you don't mean to, it just happens.
Yeah.
And then your junior year, like, you get back into a little bit, but then, like, by
I think
senior
you realize
year,
what you like. Like, freshman year, everything's so new. You just do it all, and it's all so exciting and fun. And then sophomore year, none of it is new and exciting anymore, other than having the responsibility of living in an apartment and having to literally manage a house. And then...
True, it is way harder.
And then you're in harder classes. You're not in your gen eds anymore. And on top of that, you don't have a good routine that you like, probably, because your routine is completely changed. Mm-hmm. You don't know what to do. You don't know what you like. Like, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
But what did you think of the sophomore slump before?
I just feel like I didn't believe it because I had such a great second semester of freshman year that, like, when I heard about that, I was like, well, I don't want that to be true. And then, like, at home, like, when I was at home for the summer, like, I had so much fun with my hometown friends and my family, but, like, I couldn't wait to get back to school. But then, like, when I got to school, like, everything fell off, and for such a long time, like, I forgot about, like, the like, I didn't know it was classified as the sophomore slump until, like, I was here for a few weeks, and people started, like, saying it, and I was like, maybe that's, like, what's going on, and now I feel like I do identify with that.
Yeah. I remember I was scrolling on TikTok, and I saw a TikTok, it was, like, probably March of last year. I saw a TikTok, and it said something about the sophomore slump, and I was like, no way, this is a thing. So I do edit it, and I was like, I'm just now hearing about this. Is this a thing? Like, please confirm or deny. And I posted that on my TikTok, and then all the comments were girls like, be prepared, like, it's so real, like, it's so hard, sophomore year is the worst. Like, it had like so many comments of just like girls being like, it's true, be prepared, it's awful. And I was like, yeah, but that won't be me, like, that's not my experience. And I was like gaslighting myself into like, but not for me, though. Like, it was like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how I started. That was kind of my first impressions of it before I started my sophomore year.
Yeah. Interesting. How have you guys been, like, feeling it this year? Like, I want to hear...
Okay. Let me...
Yeah, like, do you guys want to get into
such
it?
tangible ways that
I also
felt
do.
it.
You go.
Okay. So I have just felt chronically, like, I feel like a lot of girls will understand this, and guys might too, but I just don't know. Anyway, chronically bored. Like, when it's a boredom, and it's not like, oh, I don't have anything to do. I'm not sitting on my phone. I'm just sitting here bored. It's like, I am bored with my fucking life. Like, what is new? What is going on? Where is the excitement? Everything is just the same as it has always been, other than the fact that I'm in school now, and it's not that fun or exciting anymore. Freshman year, I came in, and I started school, and everything was fun and exciting and new, and coming back to campus and everything not being like, electrifying anymore felt so dull. And that energy, like, at first, like, you're kind of like, oh, I'm decorating my apartment, but I was also just in my apartment so much, and my mental health, like, literally, I was just like, I am not feeling confident, happy, excited. Not that I was, like, depressed, but I was just like, I'm not, like, everything is not colorful and exciting. Everything is just, like, blah. Like, I just felt so bored. And it's, like, the type of boredness where it's, like, you need a new piercing. You need a new situationship. You need, like, to do a crazy little something in your life to, like, do it. Or, like, to change it. And, like, that's what I was feeling. And we'll get into, like, what I actually did to change it. Like, I'm kind of in the middle of trying to get out of that phase right now and, like, bring the excitement back. But I want to hear what you tangibly have felt, too.
I feel that so hard.
Yeah.
I feel like
Talk about it.
Yeah.
I like, kind of identify with the boredom, like, to an extent. But, like, my sophomore slump is, like, literally, like, finding motivation to do anything. Like, I've always been the type of person who's, like, on top of things. Like, and if I'm not on top of something, like, I'm stressed. Like, I've always been an overachiever, like, in that way. And this year, like, first 8 weeks of the semester have been putting off all of my responsibilities. Like, genuinely, like, I have a leadership, like, executive role in, like, a club, putting all that stuff off. Like, I really want an internship, putting all that stuff off. Like, drinking so much to, like, the point where I'm putting that stuff off. Like, school, putting that stuff off. Like, not putting the effort that I need to. Like, I'm a James Scholar. Didn't declare a project for James Scholar when I was supposed to. Past the deadline. Like, weeks past the deadline. Didn't do it. Don't want to, like, do my major anymore that I'm in. Like, it's, like, just been so overwhelming. Crying every time I drink. Not every time I drink, but a lot of the time that I drink. Like, and that's just in and itself, like, horrible.
I've been there.
But then, like, I do feel, like, the boredness. Because, like, when I'm at Lion or Cam's, I'm like, it's not as fun as it used to be.
Reagan and I were talking about this today, but last year when we would go out, we would come back with stories. And I don't know if it was because we didn't know everyone, so we could kind of act feral and just do whatever, or if we were drinking way more, or if it was because we were more at frat parties than we were at, like, bars with actual people there.
Yeah.
But, like, we go out and it's like, yeah, we were drunk.
That's crazy,
What
though,
else?
because, like, you just turned 19 and you're still feeling like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like, I feel like it's so crazy that you feel like that even though you literally just experienced Lion for the first time
I
this year.
haven't done anything crazy this year. Like, I've done nothing crazy.
I haven't had to, like, carry you home at all.
Yeah.
Boring. No, I get that. I feel like, I kind of actually, like, I kind of relate to both of those a little bit.
Okay.
But whenever you talk about, like, the boredom, I, like, don't really relate with that because, like, I do now.
Okay.
A little bit. I'll explain. But, like, at the beginning of the year, I, like, had such a turn of, like, how I treat myself and, like, what I'm doing for myself. Because I was just, like, okay, I need to be alone. like, it's time to just be alone all the time and, like, be okay with that. Because, like, I'm experiencing this for the first time. Like, in my life since I've been, like, 14, I've never just, like, been at a point where, like, I'm not, like, talking to or entertaining a boy. And now I don't talk to boys. I don't entertain boys. Like, this is literally the first time since I've been 14 years old that I just sit with myself all day long, every day for the past month. You know what I mean? Like, that feeling is so different than what I've been experiencing. And so I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm having a really good time, like, with myself and, like, chilling and getting to pursue what I want to do with my time. And, like, even if it is just, like, stupid stuff, like, whatever, it's my time. I want to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't have to update a fucking boy on Snapchat. Like,
I'm
We're
over
past that point.
Like,
I will
like,
not use Snapchat for a
no,
relationship.
I'm
at
done.
all.
Like, text me. Like, I'm not texting anyone. Like, it's great. Like, it's really fun. And it's been like a month. Almost 2 months. 2 months?
Wow.
2 months.
I read this
Being
awesome
all
poem
alone.
about, like, all you can do without, like, when you're not entertaining a man.
Yeah.
And, like, that just reminded me of, like,
it's like
what you
just
said.
decentering that for me.
Like, I also know I'm in a sophomore slump because, like, I know when I'm in a slump in general. And, like, I'm in a slump when I don't answer people. And I cannot for the life of me answer anyone.
Yeah.
Lately, like, I can't entertain anyone. Like, my friends, like, on Snapchat, I cannot Snapchat my friends.
Yeah, I
like,
don't Snapchat you guys.
that's
I'm sorry.
like that's like when I know it's like bad. Like when I can't entertain anyone. Like sometimes I'm like, it'd be so fun to text a boy, but I can't even. Like I don't even have time to do the things I need to do. I can't text a man.
Yeah.
Like,
Real.
I get it. Yeah, but then, like, Katelyn, with what you said about, like, the motivation and everything, I feel like I have been feeling that a little bit, but my, like, workload is, like, nothing right now. So I think I don't know. I think I just need to make a change and make myself a little more busy. But I'm at this point where I don't want to make myself more busy because I love spending all this time with myself.
Yeah.
And I've never spent all this time with myself. But now I'm like, oh my God, I'm not doing anything productive because all I do is hang out with myself and just, like, chill.
Yeah.
You know?
the
like,
meme
I
you
literally...
posted the other day.
Yeah.
It was like
Which
about
one?
chilling.
What was it? I have the Mamba mentality, but it's about smoking
Oh
weed
my
and
god,
chilling.
Reagan's close friends story on
It's so
Instagram. I
good.
love it
It's
so
so
much.
Guys, that
It
means
always
so much
makes
to
me
me.
laugh.
I hope you know that means so
It-
much.
really
And
good.
it's like it's always like so 100% accurately represents who you are.
for sure.
Like I laugh just because it's like yes, like that's Reagan. Like
Yeah.
you do have the Mamba mentality of chilling.
Just chilling instead of basketball. I just chill.
Yeah.
I feel like with the being productive thing too, it's like I've always been, like, an academic person. Like, I like to, like, kind of have a lot of stuff on my plate. So it's, like, weird when, like, I feel like I make it up in my head that I'm like, oh, I'm doing nothing. But it's just because, like, honestly, like, with a lot of our classes, we haven't. Like,
We kind of...
Yeah.
like, because, yeah, like,
Yeah.
281, like, no.
We don't do
Yeah.
anything.
I feel like that's what put me in the sophomore slump and what made me realize I was in it is, like, I was doing fucking nothing. I was doing nothing. And it was driving me fucking insane, and I didn't even realize it.